Can President William Samoei Ruto order the arrest of the former deputy president and detain him? Yes, he can. The power to arrest exists, but the political wisdom of using it remains questionable. Listen, President William Samoei Ruto can order for Gachagua's arrest anytime because the former deputy president currently is no longer immune to arrests right after he being kicked out of office. However, the former deputy president himself has times above numbers ordered and dared the Directorate of Criminal Investigation to arrest him, for he knows the political ramifications that are likely to come along with his arrest. And of course, he knows pretty well if he is arrested the next minute after this broadcast, it is likely to serve to his own advantage. And because if President William Samoei Ruto is going to order for his arrest, he knows pretty well it is automatically going to be seen as political persecution against the opposition. He also knows pretty well if President William Samoei Ruto orders for his arrest, it shall automatically rally more support behind him, thus making him being seen as a victim of state harassment. However, the Murima Crusader knows pretty well that if he is today arrested, it will automatically escalate political tension ahead of the 2027 general election. And that is why we've seen him times above numbers daring the state authorities to put him under arrest. Essentially, the Murima Crusader knows pretty well if he is today arrested, it is likely or it will draw criticism from several civil society groups from different parts of the world. And that is why I see him not stopping to dare the state authorities. And of course, President William Samoei Ruto, being very far from being a fool, he also knows pretty well of all this, and that is why never have we seen him giving out an order for his former deputy to be put under arrest. And from the look of things, President William Samoei Ruto, he rather have the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua operate freely while monitoring his activities than having him put under arrest. However, while President William Samoei Ruto may legally have the order as per the dictates of the Constitution to order for Gachagua's arrest, in his own wisdom, he also knows that putting the Murima Crusader, Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, under arrest will politically charge this country, and that could be the reason as to why maybe he never has he ordered for Gachagua's arrest. And if by any chance you've been following the political unfoldings in this country, then you must be alive to the cognizant fact that in the last 3 to 4 weeks, we've all been seeing members of parliament arguing that the Murima Crusader should be arrested after he made what they termed as inciting sentiments that if President William Samuel Ruto dares still the 2027 general election, and in Rigath's own words, he categorically stated that the 2007 post-election violence would look like a Christmas party. And with all this at hand, as of the time of this broadcast, never have we seen the relevant authorities going after the Murima Crusader and putting him to account for this, what they termed as insightful or inciting words. So question remains. Is the state fearing the former deputy president? Or could it be that the state authorities know pretty well of all the repercussions that are likely to come along once the former deputy president is arrested? Or could it be that it is President William Samuel Ruto, to whom knows pretty well of all the repercussions and detriments that are likely to come up if at all he is going to order for Gachagua's arrest? And if you've been following my videos, I've been saying even right before Rigath's impeachment began, I was very categorical to state in this platform that an idle Rigathi Gachagua was going to be very detrimental to President William Samuel Ruto's re-election. And the more we get into, or the more we are nearly getting into the 2027 general election, Rigathi is very good and has well mastered the art of courting controversy. But from where I sit, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well just feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you, and may God bless you.